Well, basically, I think within the Army we have one of the best jobs, available to soldiers, when they initially come in and, they look at the MOSs. We have one of the most diverse skill sets and one of the most diverse jobs in the Army. And the fact that, if you're an engineer or an infantryman, you may only see infantry and engineer related things, blowing up doors or, building bridges or, conducting squad movements, across large terrain. Whereas public affairs, we're there to tell that story of that engineer that builds that bridge, or that infantryman, who provides security along, a compound. We embed with those units, and we tell the world what the Army really does, and we show that difference on a daily basis, through print, through photography, through video. And for me, it's a really gratifying experience to have a job like that, is because I've gotten to meet so many different soldiers and so many different skill sets and MOSs within the Army, and it has really just opened my eyes to the impact that we have as a large force here in Afghanistan, as well as the rest of the world. Well, it really goes back to what I was saying. I love what I do within the military. I love this job. Simply put, I love what I do. I love coming to work every day. Granted, during a deployment, you have those times where you're absolutely tired. But like I said before, one of the best things about public affairs is it's something new every day. I'm not building the same bridge every day. I'm getting to know somebody new every day. I'm seeing things through the lens, and the viewfinder of my camera that the rest of the world will never see. And to be able to go back to the United States and, watch Fox News or watch CNN and see, some of my images or my video or someone that I work with on camera, and on film, it's a rewarding experience. And I know that people might get a glimpse as to what they see, over here in Afghanistan, provided by the images and video that I might take. But being behind that camera and really seeing what's going on and the emotion and the struggle and the hardship that other soldiers are going through, and the great personalities that we have within the Army. We're made up of a very diverse group of people, and I take a lot of pride in that. We're here making a difference. I've been here for 6-7 months, and just from day one, I've seen the difference that we make within not only a force posture, so to say, but the difference that we're making in training, advising, and assisting the Afghan national security forces. It's increased. Their capabilities have increased tenfold since I've been here, and that's the span of 6 months, let alone 13 years since we've been here. So seeing that and seeing the difference that we make, and knowing that what we're fighting for and why we're here is really making a difference, that's what gets me up in the morning, and that's what makes me feel good about what I do. That everyone can make a difference in their own way. You don't have to be the smartest guy in the room. You don't have to be, the most outspoken guy. And there's different ways to get the job done. Luckily I work with a great team of people that we don't always see eye to eye on everything. Granted, we're all human, but we have so many different backgrounds, and putting all those minds together and coming up with some of the things that we come up with and some of the ideas that we have, it's just great to work within an organization that supports that kind of, and fosters that kind of environment. And just really, it goes back to everyone can make a difference. Just because one way has been done for X amount of years or X amount of time doesn't mean it's always the right way. That fresh mindset, that fresh perspective, can really open up things, and I've seen that here, and I feel like I have made a difference here too, so it feels good at the end of the day.